welcome back to part 2 of my 4 iPads that need to be fixed. In this video we're going to be looking at the iPad 4th gen. So if you remember this from video 1, if you didn't watch video 1 then I'll stick a link up into the top corner there, and then you can watch it at your own leisure. But this one, I looked at it, it seems to charge, it does power on, but the digitizer is faulty, which I think we can kind of say, yeah, that's true, because it's a right mess. So I think the first part of this is obviously we need to get this off. This is going to be another pain in the backside, so I'll fast forward through this while I get this off. But I've got another little trick, which is to actually use my 3D printer, which I bought and set up on video. There'll be a link up in the corner if you want to go watch me setting up my 3D printer. But I found out you can actually use the print bed as a heating element, so you can heat around the edge of the glass to enable you to remove glass on iPhones, iPads, whichever. So again, I've got a video to that up in, I'll put that up in the top corner for you, and if you want to go off have a look at that video, then that shows you how I did it. But at the moment what I'm going to do is go pop this on the heated bed, and then I'll bring it back and we'll start removing the actual glass. And I'll do that through speed it up, because basically it's quite boring me taking the glass off. You watched it in the last video, part 1, so you probably don't want to see the same again. It's exactly the same. I'm going to be a little more careful though down here, because there is some bits and bobs that I really need to be careful about, because I don't want to. Last time I broke the Wi-Fi area, which was down here. Now it may already be broken because it's all shattered. The glass is well shattered down here. Bits missing, that's a big chunk missing, so I may have to buy a Wi-Fi aerial, but hopefully I won't. I'm going to take it steady around this area here, and also down here I think there's something else, so all this bottom bit's got to be careful. So let me do that, let me go heat it up, and I'll just video it, and you can obviously skip through it if you want, but it'll be fast time, so it shouldn't take that long. Let's get on to it. Okay, just thought I'd show you this. So I've got to this point now where I've got the digitizer open, all the glass is still shattered around the edge, but what I have noticed is some marks there. So you can see these scratches on the actual LCD screen, so I'm not sure that's going to be good, but we'll have a look at that when we try and put it back together. I mean, it may be okay, and but it's not going to be able to be sold as a perfect iPad anyway, so let's continue on. Let's get this screen out the way and protected, and then I can get rid of all this glass. So there we go, I've removed the screen, the LCD screen, and the touch screen as well. So the touch screen had the home button connected here, this little connector, and the actual touch screen digitizer touch there, connected there. Yep. Here, in this slot here, this is where the main LCD screen connected. So I've removed all that. So next point is to actually get rid of all of the glass. So I'll go and do that and come back when that's done. So I've had to go straight in the corners with the new tool that I've got, and I've got to say it's not brilliant, but they seem to be better than they were, so a little bit rounder, and hopefully I should be able to get the plastic strip in and then the screen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just test fit those, just see if they're sitting nicely, and then we can go on from there. So I've got theirs here. There's the new screen. I think the edge is in there as well. Let's just move these gently. Yeah, there's the edge part. Oh, it's wrapped around. There we go. Right, so again I'm looking for that little curved bit there, which is going to go around the Wi-Fi aerial down here. So it's a little bit hard to try because it's got the sticky sticking out. Actually, I can fit this on now because I'm probably ready for it. Seems, well, actually I need to make sure that that's going to work and the glass is going to go on. So there we go. Right, so it's going to fit there. Let's have a look at the top two corners. Okay, you know what? I think that's going to fit. Yeah, I think that's going to fit. That looks good. So I think the corners are good enough for that to go on. They're out enough so they're not putting any stress on the glass, which is all I was worried about. And they're not going to be fantastic, but I'm returning these to the owner anyway, and they're just so happy that I can fix it. So they're not too worried about these corners. It's probably going to get dropped again. But yeah. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So let's move. We'll get this out of the way now. So just get a tool just to lift that because I don't want to. There we go. Right. So I'll put this away. And let's get this edging stuck down then. Okay, next we're going to fit the digitizer. Now let's put the screen back in. Okay, that's the screen trial fitted. So what I'm going to do now is just put some power to it and see whether she boots up. Okay, let's see if she'll power up. So still not enough battery at the moment. So we'll let it charge up and then we'll come back. So we are back now, so I let this charge up, it's now charged up fully. So what I then did, I went and reinstalled it, so I did a full reset. So what we've got on there now, if we just power it up, we've got a brand new, still had stuck down, so I've still got it loose, because we'll just need to do some testing. So I've got the digitizer loose here, so I can just do some testing. So let's power it back up after I've reinstalled it and see how it works. So here we are, the main screen. So let's choose the language. So, okay, so interestingly, it's the digitizer's not working very well now. Is that? All right, I'm not happy with that. Right, let's power it off and let's have a look. Because I wasn't 100% sure that the actual cables had gone fully into the digitizer connection. So I'm going to, oh yeah, that works. But that worked before, if you remember, when I first looked at this in the previous video. The slider worked there, but it didn't work down here. Okay, so let's take this apart. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can reset the digitizer cable and just make sure it's correctly sat there. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put something here. So I have a piece of it. What I'm going to do is split this in half, because then I can use half for the digitizer and the other half for the actual main screen. So that's laying on there nicely. So you got to remember this here. This is the button. So look, it's got a big enough cable that tucks into there, so that's okay. Stickers are still there, I haven't took the stickers off yet, so when we're ready to fasten this down then I'll take all the sticky off there. Okay, so let's get this screen out so we can get to the digitizer ribbon cable. So let's see if we can move. It's quite tight is that cable actually. Right, so we get the screwdriver and remove this. Quite damaged is this unit. Actually, I'm just looking at it, it wasn't screwed in. I'm looking through the holes. Yeah, okay. So I've not screwed it in yet, so I forgot that I hadn't screwed in. So let's put that on there and lift this up now. There we go. So the main screen. So bring that over. So this puts a bit of a twist on the cable here, but the main screen looks alright, so I'm not too worried about that. No, it's fully charged now, unfortunately. See, with these you can't, I don't think you can actually disconnect the battery. I think the battery connections, I don't even know where the battery connection is. Can't see anything there, so I don't know if it's under here somewhere. Anyway, let's pull this out. Angle really, but if you see how that was in, so the line was actually hidden, so you couldn't see the white line there, whereas this here you can see. I'm not sure if you can see that there, can you? But if you see there, then you can actually see the white line there, so I'm not sure if that's pushed all the way in, whether the white line should be hidden or not. So let's just see if I can get that further in. Problem is that this was quite hard to get into this position. I don't want to nip too much on here because there's a chance that I could tear it. Okay, let me just change the angle of all this. Let me just turn this around. I can try and push it in with my fingers. I think I'll bring it out a little bit. Okay, now I'll try and get it back in again. Okay, so that one's gone all the way in. Blimey, how are you supposed to get these all the way in? There's nothing to push against, there's nothing solid. Just try, is that a solid plastic bit there? Ah, kind of, yeah. Well, that looks to have gone further into me, so let's fasten that down. Can't see this being a problem though, because there were 99% there anyway, but you never know. And there's some really small connectors on the back of these. So let's get this one back in. Now this needs a bit of a twist. But it's a stiffer cable, this one, so you can get some push against it. Look, you can push that all the way in. See how that went all the way in? So I can't see the white line. Okay, right, let's spin this back round again. Let's put it back together, see if that's made any difference. So yeah, this cable, I've got some double-sided sticky tape on order, so I'm going to when I get that, then I'm going to stick this down here with the double-sided tape when it comes, so you just get that little bit there, because at the moment it's just a bit too much showing, so it's making it hard to shut the actual lid, because that needs to be trapped underneath that really. Okay, so this over, making sure that everything goes nicely. It's a bit of a strange fit really. I think it's made so it can be bent open, but that makes it quite a tight fit. So I'm not happy. That should go into that slot there. That cable's quite bendable, but it doesn't feel like it wants to go down correctly. I mean, when I put it down there, it's kind of fighting, it's not just sitting there. Right, anyway, let's turn it on. The digitizer should be standalone. I could lift it up off the screen, you still should be able to use it because the digitizer is its own thing. It doesn't need to touch the screen or anything. So let's just see if that's made it any better. If this doesn't work, then I think I'm probably going to have to pull out the logic board and just check it over, so I can have a look in that connector, just make sure it's all good. Because I don't know, it was quite cracked down here, there's a lot of damage, so it could be that something's happened and the cable was hit and it hit the connector and damaged it. Okay. Oh, hey, wait a minute, that's way better. That was it. It wasn't in properly. Look at that. That's lovely. Right. So let's go English. Yeah, nice. United Kingdom, not United States. United Kingdom. There we go. Setting the language. So I'll just go through these things so we can just test some of the settings. There we go. So can you skip that? You can't skip that bit, can you? Can't skip, so let me okay, so I got as far as this, and then it's saying it's actually locked to the account of the owner. So I know the owner is because I'm fixing it for them. So I don't need to go any further. But yeah, I'm quite happy. The you know, all of the keyboards working and everything sounds good. Sound as well. So it's looking okay from that. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm happy with it now. So I'm going to get this back together. I think I've got some double-sided sticky tape, so I'll just put a bit of that underneath, and then that'll be it. Yeah, we'll get it all back together. And what I might do is see if I can contact the owner, see if they can remove this iPad from their account, and then I can at least set it up as a new iPad, and then reset it again before I give it back to them. So let's do that. So I've screwed down the screen now, so that's all screwed and it's got all the screws in. I've sorted out that connector. I've got this one in the right position now. I was just catching on that screw before. That's tucked right in there, which it should be, so that fold goes to that end. So now what I need to do is remove all the sticky on the outside and remove, there's a screen protector on this on the inside, which is down here, which you can see. So I'm going to remove those and then we can get it stuck down and in place ready. So let's do that. So these pins here, you need to get them into there, so it's best putting that end in just slightly before the bottom end. Then you know you got it sat correctly and it's going to hold the camera in the right place. Okay, yeah, if you didn't remember these scratches up here, I've agreed with the owner. They didn't want to pay for a new screen, so we're going with those scratches because it's only for the kids to play with, so they're happy for it as it is. So here we go. So I'm going to get the top corners in. Make sure that the camera's in place. Which it feels like it. Press it down. sticky ticks. I don't know how good this sticky is really. Hope it'll be good enough to hold this. It should be. Seems pretty good. There we are. So I'll take the front off. Power it back up. I remember the corners on this were pretty badly damaged, and again, talking to the owner, he's quite happy with those corners as they are, because obviously it was way better than it was before. I mean, I might just see if I could tap those in a little bit. Yeah, I might try. So they'll be wary that now we've got the nice glass screen and we don't want to be hitting it with a hammer. Okay, so let's set it up again. So I've reset it. Because I had a password against it. I'm told that password, the Apple ID has been removed. So hopefully I can go in there. Just remember. Enable that. That's gone past the ID, hasn't it? So yeah. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I want to use that code. Thank you. It's password 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. I've just been through the installation procedure and set it all up, and there we have a nice working iPad. So everything works. Home button works. Camera works, volume control works, the ringer silent on off works. So yeah, very good. Well happy. So fairly easy fix. It just really needed a new digitizer on the front and a little bit of work on the frame, and good to go. So yeah, that's the end of that one. If you enjoyed videos like this, then please give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos of this type. Thank you for watching. For now, goodbye.